So this is yet again another case of nihilism being entrenched in the system. The good news is that it's on its way out. So nihilism, I've made many videos on this prior. It comes from Germany in the late 1700s, early 1800s, throughout the 1800s in Germany, starting with Immanuel Kant. And he's saying that, in short, there's a lot that he said, but in short, the act of perceiving reality distorts reality, so there's no logic, everything is equated, so then people's emotions take over, and there's no fairness in the sense of equality of opportunity. So in other words, we have to have a quality of result because that's what's supposed to make everybody feel good. And essentially, liberalism got hijacked with Immanuel Kant. Liberalism used to be essentially libertarianism. The founding fathers of our country were liberals. But now you start, in the 1800s, you had egalitarianism, John Stuart Mill, and this progressed, and then it started becoming more and more woke-ish. So, and that was throughout the 20th century. And it has metastasized today in New Jersey. And this is supposedly New Jersey state law. I didn't look into this, but this is what the article says. That in New Jersey, the hospital asks the parents, what gender is your baby? Like gender, like sex is a social construct because, this is supposed to make everybody feel good, but it's, the heck with science and logic and just the facts of reality. A baby, obviously, this is determined by nature. This is a matter of fact. Is it a boy? Is it a girl? Hopefully there's no birth defect or anything like that, which is possible. But, a hospital, this is supposed to be an institution of science. And they give into this. And unfortunately, nihilism has just infected everything. It has infected education, it has infected science, and it has infected politics, entertainment, everything. And like I said, the good news is this is on its way out, but just let that sink in. A hospital, a nurse comes in, and by law in the state of New Jersey asks the parents, what gender is your baby? It's absurd. It's insane. And it's actually frightening that it has gotten that bad, that our system has become so nihilistic and the politics have become so nihilistic, it has infected science to that degree. So, Immanuel Kant is to blame. And by the way, it's not just the left. It has infected the right as well. In the areas of pseudoscience. There's a lot of pseudoscience on the right, and philosophically, it actually has the same origins of this as well. The key is logic and reasoning, applying logic and reasoning that gets rid of the nihilism, which you see pervasively on the far left, and it also cures it on the right as well. I've heard of things like dinosaurs coexisted with man. And this is something that comes out of the right, based on what evidence? This is, it's sort of this folklore. The right usually buys into like myths and fairy tales. And nihilism, the same thing that infected on the left, has made it very potent on the right. It has added fuel to the fire of mythologies that have just been made up. So you apply logic and reasoning, and that cures that also. So apply logic and reasoning, and you'll eviscerate the far left completely. And you also bring everybody else down to earth. So, link in the description, like always.